All right, what up, people? It's your boy Cheek from Unit Equal I, coming to you again with a brand new video. Apologies, we were rudely kicked out in the last 5 minutes of the game. If you have come from Leeds watch along, I don't know what that was about. Let's just say it happened to all of YouTube at the exact same time. But joining me, as always, is my partner in crime, just to break down the game and even break down the end of the game, is my boy Lee. Say hello to the people, Lee.
Good evening. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I think the Gremlins got involved, man. It was like 1 minute we're there, next minute it was gone, and the whole of YouTube live streams, everyone live streaming, just went bye. But yeah, it was. It wasn't the easiest game to watch. It was pretty boring, but we were saying all the way through it, we think we'd win it. A 1-0 win would be great. As long as it's not a 0-0, we'll be happy. And out of nowhere, Mustafi walks 45 yards up the pitch, pings the ball to Aubameyang, cuts inside to Saka, and he lays it on a plate for Lacazette. He couldn't miss. And a hard-fought 1-0 to the Arsenal. And we've got 1 foot in the next leg, mate. In the next round, sorry. So yeah, I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing. And
I am.
Go on.
Yeah, I think for me, and it's funny, you know, because for all the stick that we get and still will get about being negative, me and Lee were just saying, all right, just be easy. We've still got enough to beat these guys. We'll win it. It's playing out exactly how I thought it would play out. It would be a gritty game. It'd be a bitty game. We're not just going to roll these guys over. They don't lose at home. So it takes an extra special bit.
They don't lose at all. That's their first defeat in 25 games.
See what I'm saying? They don't lose at home. So they're not used to that. And we exactly been pulling up trees recently. So I knew it would be a difficult game. And it played out exactly how I thought, exactly how I expected. But you have to also credit the boys, because by hook or by crook, good evening, Carrie. I see you, by the way. I hope you're well. By hook or by crook, we won. And we won the game. And that's all ultimately that all of us should be bothered about. Big up to everyone that is in the chat that's slowly flooding in. Please do stick a like on this video as we start to break this game down. This won't be a particularly long show. As you can imagine, it's late. Lee still has 2 things he's got to do for his YouTube channel.
Man. Only the one. Only the
one.
You're
only doing the player ratings. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I've already I've already pre-recorded tomorrow's video. So
okay, cool.
I'm prepared, man.
Make sure that when you do dive off this, you go straight onto Lee's channel. Let him know I sent you. Don't worry about that. It's fine. Like squad, please get on the likes, please. I can't bang on about that enough. Again, for those people that say, "Oh, we only do this for the money," bun the donations. Just hit the likes. Drive those likes through the roof. That's important for the growth of this channel. So please make sure you do hit that like button. All right, let's go through the player ratings one by one. Let's talk about Bernd Leno. Funny enough, just as we said in the first half, it was quite quiet. Second half had a bit to do. Made a brilliant save. Approximately around the middle of the second half. Low to his right-hand side. And I thought he was pretty good. Generally, I think we're starting to see him come of age a little bit. I'm still not all the way over. I'm not in the Leno's world-class bracket, but I do think we have a very good goalkeeper. I still think he's better than Martinez. And I agree with you. I think play your best team, especially when a trophy is on the line. And especially when that trophy will lead us to Champions League football. I think let's not mess around with Martinez. It's like, all right, mate, thanks, you helped us get so far in the competition, but Leno's the big boy. Let him step up. So for me, he earned his money. He did well. Distribution weren't too bad either, to be honest. So I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10.
I'm not going to go so high. I'm going to go 7.
Okay.
I thought you might go a brilliant save in the first half. Same again, second half. He made some good saves. His distribution was decent, but he didn't save anything I wouldn't expect him to save, if that makes sense. They were good saves. Yeah, don't get me wrong. The first half one was brilliant, but I'd expect him to save them. So yeah, clean sheet away from home, 1-0 victory. 3 clean sheets in a row. Yeah, 7 for me, man. I thought he was good today.
Yeah, okay. We've got a few people that do agree. 7's from here. Kerry with an 8. So a couple agree with you, a couple agree with me. All right, let's talk about our right back, Socrates. Now, we were moaning and bitching about this throughout your watch along, mainly not because the guy was performing badly, just purely on the basis that he's not a right back. Like, why would you do this to Socrates? But to be honest with you, if he had to put Mustafi or Socrates out there, it looked like Socrates was the more inspired move, because my concern at the very start of the game was Mustafi's been playing so well as a centre back. Why would you take that and stick that out on the right? And funny enough, it was our friend Zach that predicted in the group chat, I'm hearing that Socrates is going to be the one to play as a right back. And I was the one that was like, no. Look, Mustafi's seen as a right back. Look at the starting lineup. They're showing. And Zach was still like, trust me, Socrates is going out the right back. And that's exactly what happened. But I thought he did a decent enough job. No dramas, tidy, nothing extravagant. Did what he had to do. I think this worked because Pepe wasn't on the pitch. I think if Pepe was on the pitch, Pepe relies on that overlap a lot. So I think that's the only reason this worked. But for me, I'm going to go with a 6 out of 10 for Socrates.
We're agreeing again.
Yeah.
We're agreeing again.
Not because he did anything bad. He has to be commended because he was part of the defense that got a clean sheet. But let's just call a spade a spade. Do you remember Socrates doing anything particularly memorable?
Apart from rolling around like a clown to time waste.
Yeah. Did some time wasting, that was that. So yeah, people will see 6 and think, that's harsh. It's not a bad mark. 6 is not bad.
Yeah, I thought he was all right, man.
Yeah.
What does that say about Maitland-Niles, though, mate? Because like he was great at right back. Bellerin comes back and he can't get back in the team, and now he's not back in the team over Socrates.
Agreed.
Bit of a weird one for him, isn't it?
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this genius. Look at this genius.
Still watching though, isn't he?
Still watching though. Yeah. Do stick a like on the video. Right. Let's talk about Mustafi. I thought Mustafi.
Thank you.
I thought Mustafi was excellent. I thought he was excellent. And my man of the match. You got to give it to him.
Mate, I ain't even arguing because I'm going to agree.
He was everywhere. He got a pre-cum assist. And I'll tell you what, if you're going to get a pre-cum assist, do that. Because that was excellent. That long ball to Saka was excellent.
Yep.
To me, I thought he was I don't know what spell that Arteta has weaved over this guy to become a decent defender. But actually, no, I'm going to go a step further. I'm going to take that back. Mustafi's been good all season.
He has.
He has been good all season. Bar 2 clangers, he's been good all season. He's clearly determined to show he's about something. He's about this life. I'm not sure I'd hold on to him. I need to see 10 performances like this in a row. But to me, I think fair play. He's been our best defender all season. You've said that pretty much all season yourself. And actually, it's hard to disagree. It's hard to think about it. Bar the 2 clangers, who's been more consistent? Who's been the most consistent as a defender all season? It's Mustafi. I never thought I'd say that. It's Mustafi. So, yeah, I think for me, I give Mustafi a 10 out of 10. Gosh, what is going on?
I thought he was man of the match, but I'm going to give him a 9.
I'm giving him a 10 because he did his job. His job is to keep a clean sheet. He did that. Then he affected the goal, a winning goal for the game. I have to give him a 10. I'm struggling to find the reason not to. I want to, but I can't. I have to give him a 10.
No, I'm going to go 9. I'm going to give him a 9. I listen. I've been saying it all season. He's been our best centre back, and I've been ridiculed all season. But again, today he proved that. Like you said, barring the cock up against Chelsea and the own goal in the Europa League, he has actually defended really well this season. And to come out, when I see him doing it, he was stepping out, and the guy went to press him and stood back. Yeah, and then he just carried on going. Pinged a 60-yard diagonal to Aubameyang, and then obviously Saka had the foresight to run inside and lay it on a plate for Laka. But that all started from Mustafi, and like you said,
let me ask you something right now: do you keep Mustafi end of the season?
No.
See, that's exactly where I'm at. I'm happy he's performing well, but we know what Mustafi's actually like. So
yeah, no chance, mate. No chance.
It'd be interesting. That's a question for the chat room. Do you guys keep him in the summer? Leave it in the chat room below while me and Lee talk about David Luiz. David Luiz, I thought, again, had another supporting cameo role for Mustafi. And listen, they have a much better understanding than him and Socrates. So fair play. I think him and Mustafi works. It works for some reason. They
seem to complement each other, don't they? That's the thing.
Yeah, right? And I think because they're both ball-playing defenders as well. They're both very comfortable receiving the ball from Leno and then distributing. Like there's no drama. Whereas Socrates, I'm still not convinced he's comfortable receiving the ball from Leno, especially at the feet. So I think that system just works a lot better. I'm going to give Luiz, I'm not going to go as high as some of you guys. So I hear you, Kerry, and I hear you, my man. I'm going to go 7, but I still thought he was good. I'm just going to go with 7 out of 10.
I'm going to give him an 8. I think him and Mustafi have built up a real good partnership, and
they have.
We didn't look like they were coming on top. Don't get me wrong, and they put us under a bit of pressure in the first 10 minutes, and then before we scored, they were all over us. But I think that both of them just, I don't know, they just, I weren't worried. I weren't worried that they were going to score. Yeah, it weren't like they were not tracking runners. It weren't like they were giving away stupid free kicks. It weren't like they were out of their depth. They were in unison all game. Yeah, when one went, the other stayed back. Yeah, and I thought they did really, really well. So yeah, I'm going to give him an 8. Mustafi a 9, Luiz an 8.
I just don't remember anything amazing. There was no amazing piece of defending by Luiz. He tied it up beautifully in that sense. It just, to me, was just a good supporting role, and that's why I went a 7. I don't remember anything amazing. I was like, oh yeah, that was an amazing piece of play. However, his defending partner, Mr. Bukayo Saka, I think he was better against Newcastle, so that's why he didn't get my man in the match. But I thought he was very, very good, and ultimately got us an assist. Like you say, if you're going to get an assist, do that. Yeah, make it impossible.
That is an assist. That is an assist. All this assist,
make it impossible.
Right. Bruno Fernandes got an assist for whipping a corner in for Man United the other day against Chelsea for Harry Maguire. It's a hit and hope. Yeah, it's a lottery. He laid that on a plate. That is an assist. And when we watched that live, yeah, I said that's what Kevin De Bruyne's been doing all season. Lay him on a plate a yard out, you can't miss. That is an assist. All these assist stats are skewed, mate. Yeah. How many times do people lay him on a plate for people like that? That was a proper assist. And I thought he was superb tonight. Yeah, I thought he was really good again. He didn't have a great game like he did at the weekend, but he didn't look out of his depth either. And as soon as that ball went up to Aubameyang, yeah, he literally was like, Aubameyang's got the ball, I'm going to cut inside. Yeah, and then to deliver that ball, mate, yeah, what a pass. Because he could have quite easily squared that back to the penalty box, which a certain number 10 probably would have done. Yeah, because he loves that little give you the eyes and pass it over there one. That was on a plate, bruv. There's no way he could have missed that. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 9, but he weren't my man of the match. Mustafi was.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a 9 as well. Obviously, I gave Mustafi a 10, so Saka wasn't, but I thought he was good, and he was the first person outside of Mustafi who I thought was consistent throughout the game. And I thought, for me, the kid, let's just sign the kid up. That's all we could do.
Exactly.
Let's hope we sign the kid up. But yeah, for me, absolutely 9 out of 10. All right, let's go ahead. Guys, over 200 people watching live, which is great considering the time. So thank you very much. Please do stick a like on this video. We're going to motor through these because I don't want to keep Lee too late for his video. So let's go.
It's nearly midnight here. I might just do them tomorrow, mate.
Okay, cool. Let's go middle. Let's go Guendouzi. Is Guendouzi as bad as people make out?
No.
I don't think so either. I don't think he was that bad in this game. I guarantee I've said that now. The chat room's about to light up with 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s.
No.
I don't think he was nearly that bad. I think, for me, I'm going to go a 6 with Guendouzi. I thought he did fine. Kept the ball ticking over, played a supporting role. I don't think he was particularly a calamity or a liability, as I saw somebody say. I thought he did fine. I just don't get it. Yes, don't get me wrong. The kid is nowhere near a finished product. I am not deluded. But at the same time, I see it a lot worse. I thought he was fine. I'm a 6 out of 10. In fact, as I'm on this, because I know you're not going to comment too much on any other players, I feel like Willock, I'm going to say he was a 6 as well. And actually, Granit Xhaka, I think, was a 6. So
Do you know what the mad thing is in the first half, yeah, the amount of people we see in the chat going, get Willock off, get Guendouzi off, they've been crap, they've been this. Yeah, like, I don't get it. Yeah, everyone was saying get Lacazette off as well, to be fair, so let's even it up. And he should have come off. I know he scored the winner, but he shouldn't have been on the pitch at the time. And it's kind of funny that we bring Ceballos and Pepe on, and all of a sudden we look miles better. Who knew?
Yeah.
Oh, we knew. Yeah, yeah, we knew. But Guendouzi just gets a bad rap. I don't get it, mate. I genuinely don't get it. If his name was Jack Wilshere, yeah, everyone would be going, oh, Super Jack. They'd be singing Super Jack. But because it's Guendouzi and he's got big fluffy hair, like, it's cool to hate on him. And a lot of the people that hate on him suck off Granit Xhaka and Mesut Ozil. Yeah, it's like, are you not watching this geezer? Yeah, because yes, he gives the ball away. Yes, he holds on to it too long sometimes. But everyone makes out he's like 10 times worse than he is, and I'm not a fan.
Actually, he is. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If he's crap, I'll say he's crap. Tonight, I don't think he was great, but he weren't shocking. First half, I thought he'd done all right.
All right. In all fairness, let me ask you this question now. You get a 35 million bid for Guendouzi. Do you sell?
See ya. Yeah, see ya. That's £27 million profit, mate. We can pay Mesut Ozil's wages off and say goodbye to him as well.
I'm with you all day long. As much as I'm defending him, 35 mil, peace. A-town down.
But that's the thing. Like, we say it as it is, mate, yeah? And, like, I don't see how people get that he's that bad, especially when they back other players blindly, regardless of what they do, because of what they did 10 years ago. Yeah. Guendouzi gets on the pitch. Oh, that's it. We're losing. I see somebody say that in my starting 11. That's it. We're losing. Guendouzi's on the pitch tonight. I can't wait for him to drop a disaster class and give the ball away and they win. Well, that didn't happen. Yeah.
Listen, mate, Moses, I like Guendouzi. We ain't getting no 50 million for him at the moment.
Oh, you never.
That's why I said
you never know, mate. You never know.
I doubt.
Yeah.
But what I would probably do is I say, I'll sell it to you for 35 if I have like a 20-30% sell-on clause when you make the real goal.
Man United paid £80 million for Slabhead, mate. Yeah, and his stats are worse than Mustafi's. So what does that tell you? And they've given him the captain's armband, by the way.
When Mustafi's better than you, is a fair point. Yeah, it's a fair point.
And they've given him the armband. Yeah, like other teams like have paid over the odds for players. Yeah, but like, mate, Everton paid 40 million for Iwobi. Come on, we're going to get at least 35, 40 million for him, maybe 50. Yeah, he's younger, he's better.
Lee weren't the only one that predicted that it's Tatsu. I predicted that too. You've never seen me waver.
Come on, baby.
You've never seen me waver. See, I'm not getting credit on my own channel. What's going on? I've never wavered about Pepe. In fact, I was the one that wanted us to buy Pepe for the last 2 years. Get me mad. All right.
Still good for Mahrez.
You Mahrez. On the right-hand side, your boy, Martinelli. Now, I know you're not going to mark him, but what are you saying?
Shocking.
Words were.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking tonight.
Work
rate should be a given, and he has the work rate. Yeah, and he puts a lot of our other senior players to shame with his work rate. First half, he was running back everywhere, man. He was all over the place, yeah? Going forward, he had a couple of chances. He set up Lacazette for an absolute sitter that he put wide in the first half. But second half, he was anonymous. Like, literally. I was shocked that he got subbed for who he got subbed for.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought that was a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, like, why would you
put it? In the end, it actually turned out to be all right. So props to Arteta for that. But at the same time, he's 18 years old. He's our player of the month. And he got benched at the weekend for Eddie Nketiah.
Yeah.
So he must have been sat there thinking, rah. And then he's going to go out there and try harder this time. And sometimes you can try too hard. I know that sounds stupid. We've only got to look at Lacazette for trying too hard. And then one goes in off his left ankle, and that gives him a blind back into the team, doesn't it? Yeah. To be fair, he scored another one today. Right? But no, that's what I'm saying. That's the inconsistency of the manager. It's like, well, you've done nothing for 8-9 games. You're still getting picked. Then one goes in off your ankle when you've mishit it, but that gets you straight back in the team. Then you've got somebody who's our player of the month, who's been absolutely tearing it up this season, and has played less minutes than Lacazette and got a better output. But now you can sit back down, bruv. Oh, and then what we'll do is we'll play you in the Europa League away from home. Yeah, against Olympiakos in a hostile territory. And listen, we're going to have ups and downs with him, innit? It's as simple as that. But second half, dead. I ain't going to give him my score, obviously. But first half, I thought he worked hard. But like I said, that should be a given anyway.
I've got a feeling I'm going to rate him higher than you will. But I thought worked hard. I thought his best period was probably the first 15 minutes. And then I didn't really see too much of him. I could see why he was substituted, to be honest. But like you say, I didn't expect him to be substituted for that person. But yeah, I think for me, I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. I was going to say a 5. I can't justify a 5. I'll give him a 4 out of 10. Big up to DVS Vallis. And I agree. In this particular instance, and I've been defending Guendouzi, and I can't stand Mustafi, but I agree with that.
Mustafi's got better defensive stats for interceptions, for headers, for tackles, for less errors leading to a goal this season than Harry Maguire, the £80 million world record signing at centre-back. So if Harry Maguire's worth 70... Come on, stick a 1 in front.
Mustafi has surprisingly good stats.
Mustafi.
Yeah, Mustafi has surprisingly good. I remember thinking that last season. Like, really? He has that many interceptions? Like, he has weirdly good stats.
The one thing I'll say about Mustafi, he's very good in the air. He wins a lot of headers. He scores headers as well. But yeah, if Harry Maguire's worth 80, put a 1 in front of it for Mustafi. But we'll take £8 million just for the banter. Yeah, he's definitely worth 180, but you can have him for 8 mil.
Oh dear. All right. Left hand side, our captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Left hand side. Played him on the wing. He can't dribble.
The played him on the right initially. I don't know what's going on. To me, it's being wasted. Yes. I get that he can't hold up the ball, and I get that we're trying to. I can see the thought process. We're trying to get him more involved in the game because he's not really a ball. He can't really hold up the ball. But surely he does more damage up top than on the wing. Surely. I just and to me, this just stinks of, for some reason, Arteta doesn't want to choose between the two. And this is where I know you're going to love this. This is where I do prefer the decision-making from Emery. Because Emery, simply put, was braver in these types of situations. Where he would say to himself, all right, this is going to upset somebody, but I'm going to pick you over you. I'm not going to try and just shoehorn people in for the sake of shoehorning people in.
How many times was Lacazette sat on the bench for Aubameyang up front last season?
Yeah. I just wish I just wish that Arteta would just do that. Be brave enough. Listen, don't get me wrong, Arteta. Let me give you some credit. I don't know what you've done to Granit Xhaka and Mustafi. Fair play. You're killing it with them. But for everything that you're killing it with, there's another thing where you're just like, what's happening here? Like, why would you do that? So, like you say,
we said it in our group chat before we came on air. Yeah, all of these little question marks could all be ended if he just puts Aubameyang up front. Then you put Pepe on the right wing, you put Martinelli on the left wing. All of a sudden, hey presto, we're a better team. It ain't difficult. You've got the best striker from last season, and he was the best striker actually because Mane and Salah are wingers. Yeah.
Hey, he ain't that far off this season, goal-wise.
He's a couple of goals behind. He's a couple of goals behind Vardy, I think, yeah? So he's 2 goals behind. But last season, he came joint with Mane and Salah. They play on the wing, right? He is the best striker last season for goals. So then we go, I'll tell you what we do, bruv. We drop Pepe, who's actually a right winger, and we're going to put him out on the right. And then we'll put Martinelli left, and we'll put Laka up front. Why would you do that? Like I said, second half, when he changed it and brought on Pepe and brought on Ceballos, it looked so much better. And we could have gone 2 or 3-0 up in the end. Yeah, it's really and you said earlier,
you just asked the question, how hard is it? Big up to TBS Fallis as well. He says 6 months ago we were complaining that 35 million was too much for Mustafi. LOL, to be an Arsenal fan. Where's my blood pressure medicine? Football moves that quickly, bro. Listen, brother, you're going to have people tonight saying that we shouldn't sell Mustafi, give him a new contract. I guarantee if you ain't seen that story, you will see that story in 48 hours. He is playing amazingly well. At the moment, he's our best defender. I would still sell him in the summer.
Yep. And
simple as that.
And Kolasinac.
But people will look at that and think, oh, you're being negative. What do you mean that you would sell him? You just said yourself he's playing well. If I have to explain it to you, bruh, you're only going to get madder and madder. So don't worry. Just accept this.
I put a thing out on my community post on YouTube the other day, yeah, about Mkhitaryan. Saying, would you take Mkhitaryan back next season? Yeah? I swear to God, the amount of people that said yes. Like, you take Mkhitaryan back. Yeah, and this, my friend, is exactly why we're 10th in the table and fucking shit. Sorry for my swearing. But because people get on a run. Do you remember when Mustafi, was it Mustafi? Yeah, Mustafi and Koscielny were paired together and we played PSG. Kostafi. How flipping cringe. Kostafi. Oh, they've gone 22 unbeaten. Oh, they're amazing. Yeah, then Rob Holding does a 22 unbeaten run, or most of it, with Unai Emery. I think everyone's forgotten that Unai Emery went 22 games unbeaten, by the way. Yeah, I think everyone's genuinely forgotten that because apparently we've got our Arsenal back. Well, we had it back against Fulham last season, 5-1. Yeah, 22 unbeaten. And at that point, everyone was going, Holding's amazing. He's world class. He's brilliant. He's the best centre-back ever. Yeah, man played with Pablo Mari against Chelsea under-23s the other night and shipped 2 goals in the first half as a pairing. And guess what? They were subbed at half-time, and the lads who came on for him kept a clean sheet. But it's getting his fitness up. Yeah, Rob Holding is not better than Cannavaro. So whoever made that song up needs to be bin with the guy who made up the one about Ozil and Zidane. Yeah, it should be tried.
Probably the same piece.
Holding detection, mate. Yeah, because let's be real here, yeah. Granit Xhaka's played superbly, yeah. Mustafi's played superbly since Arteta's been here. No way do I want Mkhitaryan coming back.
Nah.
Kolasinac, Mkhitaryan, Xhaka, and Mustafi have been here way too long. Yeah, way too long. They've all come from the German league, yeah, or played in Germany or got a connection to Germany. Add Ozil into that. Get rid of that German core. Yeah, bin it off because it's been here way too long and failed every year, right? And you can throw an FA Cup at me. I don't care. FA Cups are great. I loved it. It's all about challenging for a league as well. So get rid of all of them and go with something else. But I know what's going to happen. Come the summer, Mkhitaryan. Oh, well,
by the way, it's already started. Look. I think this is his way of trying to say, what do you mean? So you'd keep Tierney instead of improving Mustafi?
Yeah,
like, bro.
Because do you know what, Emmanuel? No disrespect to you, brother, and appreciate you watching the stream and that, yeah? This is exactly why we're crap. Because the reactionary levels of Arsenal fans hold no bounds, yeah? Granit Xhaka plays well for 10 games in 4 years, and everyone jizzes their knickers. Oh, he's amazing, keep him. No, he ain't going to win me a title. You're surplus to requirements. Bye-bye. Yeah, well done. You're doing great. I'll praise you, but now go. Bye. Kolasinac, never good enough. See ya. Mustafi, yes, he's been our best centre-back this season, in my opinion. I've said it all season. I've said it from early as well.
Yeah, he did. I know, like, when I was like, oh, I don't know, bro.
Yeah. But all of a sudden, more and more people are seeing that Mustafi's great. Arteta comes out and says he might have a future at the club. We want to keep him. And all of a sudden, everyone drops their pants and goes, oh, Arteta said he's great. Go on then, baby. Yeah? No. You're not good enough to win me a league title. See you later. Get in the bin with Kolasinac and Granit Xhaka in the summer. Keep going until then. But sorry, no. Kieran Tierney, before you write him off, my friend, you probably sit there sucking Mesut Ozil off week in, week out, who's done fuck all, sorry for swearing, for about 3 years. So how are you writing Tierney off when he's actually got a better output this season than Lord Ozil? And Lord Ozil's played probably 4 times as many games. And he's a left back.
And to be fair, Emmanuel's not alone. Like, Alex has also been a long time. Thank you for the donation, my man. There's also been a long time, I guess, shall we say, skeptic of Kieran Tierney. I think Tierney.
Can I ask that question?
Based on the fact that he has injuries. And I ain't gonna lie, they're not alone. I know a few people that are kind of sliding off the Tierney bandwagon because he has these injuries and people are like, is he that good? For me, I don't know how you can make such a snap decision based on the first season that he ain't even played. Like, don't get me wrong, if in 3 years' time we still are seeing this from Kieran Tierney, where he's just getting injured and injured and injured. And but blimey, let him get over. He came to the club with this shoulder injury. He came to the club with that injury.
He came to the club with a different injury. Yeah.
No, he had his op, but what they said was that he was always nursing that shoulder injury and that fall. Remember we were watching that game and it was like no one even really touched
it. And then it was like, what, he needs surgery on that?
Yeah. That was because he's been nursing that injury since the start of the season.
Let me ask the chat a couple of questions, right? Mesut Ozil's had back problems and missed out umpteen games over the years because of a back spasm. Well, his back was fine when he was bumping and grinding on Mrs. Ozil. Yeah. So that was fine. It was fine when he was jumping on Mustafi and piggybacking Mustafi in training the other week. Or Mustafi, sorry, was piggybacking on him. Mind your back, mate. So when Rob Holding's constantly injured, is there the same energy for Rob Holding to leave the club? Oh, no, of course there ain't, because he's English. Yeah, so he gets a pass. But because Tierney's Scottish and he's come from the Scottish League, we're not allowed to wait for him. But we'll give Mustafi another go, even though he's been shit for 4 years. Have another go, mate. Have another go. Arteta rates you.
I don't understand the snap decisions.
I get it, man.
And the funny thing is, they say we're negative.
Yeah, but Rob, this is the thing. People take one sentence out of a whole 2-hour stream and form a whole new stream about what we say. If they watched my previews, go and tell me the last time I predicted Arsenal to lose. Don't tell me.
Yeah, true.
Nobody can tell me.
I don't, even when I know they're going to lose.
I will tell you when it was. When we played Liverpool in the League Cup at Anfield, I said, I don't think we'll win tonight. I think we'll lose. Yeah? How long ago was that? I think Emery was manager, wasn't he? Or Freddie, one of them. At the end of the day, people that are giving it about Mustafi and Tierney and all this and that, yeah? Tierney ain't really had a long run in the team. That geezer can cross a ball. Yeah? He can defend, which is, and he has won trophies and titles. He's been in and around an elite mentality, despite what league it's in. So when you look at that and you put him into our league, he then comes in and plays a few games. Do you remember the goal he set up for Martinelli with the header?
Yeah, I think I don't get the revisionist memory here. It's like,
no,
really?
These are the same people that sit there and give Hector Bellerin the armband based on absolutely nothing. Yeah. Oh, let's keep Hector. Well, is Hector injury prone then? Can somebody tell me that? The guy who asked that question, is Hector Bellerin injury prone?
But that I'll tell you what, it does make me think, and guys, we will finish these play ratings, I promise. But it does make me think, because you kind of triggered us now. We're down the road, we're about to come off it, right? It does make me think now that you really, in an Arsenal fan's eyes, you're only as good as your last game. That's just the way the way we operate as a fan base. You are only as good as your last game. So if your last game you were amazing, then you're amazing, you're great. What do you mean we should sell you? If you have not played in a while, you're out of sight, out of mind. Therefore, we should sell you because you're out of mind.
This mentality all stemmed from when Wenger came out and said fourth is a trophy. I don't care what anyone says. Don't care if people say you're negative or you've got an agenda. My agenda is for Arsenal to win a title. 90% of this squad ain't good enough. And if people don't like me saying that, tough. Yeah? I believe Tierney is good enough. Yeah, I also believe that Martinelli and Saka are good enough. I also believe that Aubameyang is good enough. Yeah, and Pepe. But no, you're not allowed to like Pepe because he's shocking. The rest of them, Leno, I'm still not convinced. The whole of the back line, apart from Saka, who's not really a defender, I've been a lot of them. Every single one of them ain't good enough. But we'll do that on another stream, man.
And Alex, listen, and I'm about to finish this point with your point. Thank you once again for the donation. Bro, I know you're an older hat, so I tend to respect your opinion because you're an older hat. Not that I don't respect the opinion of others, but especially because you're an older hat. So don't get it twisted. Listen, if you have your opinion that you don't rate him, you don't rate him. I just think you've barely seen him to think you're unimpressed. Barely seen him. How many games has he played? Has he even played 10 games? Like I think in the games that I've played, I've liked what I've seen. I'm not even necessarily saying he's going to be the best left back in the world because I've only seen him play a handful of games. 5
league games this season. He's played 4 Europa League and 2.
There you go. He's not even played 10 games.
11 games in total.
I mean, give him a second. To me, this is just like the Pepe thing. Give the boy a second to at least wear out his shoes before you decide he's crap.
Oh, by the way, he is only 22. People are going on like he's coming towards the end of his career. He's 22 years old. Anyway. He's played 806 minutes for Arsenal Football Club and people have written him off. But don't worry, we're saved. Lord Mesut scored at the weekend.
Hasn't even played 10 games. Literally 9 games he's played. 9. And those are appearances, mind you. They're appearances. They're not the whole games in some of them. They're appearances. Well, let's be easy. Anyway, turn it into a debate. Thank you. Thank you, my bro. Profiting off a win. I toast to that.
Are we allowed to do that? Are we allowed to do that?
I don't think so.
Is that being toxic and negative? Predicting a win all the way through the game, saying we're going to win, saying that we don't care that we've played crap as long as we nick a win, and we nicked a win. Yeah. Are we allowed to do that?
Anyway, I didn't finish my mark for Oba. I'm going to give him a 5. I thought at the very least he tried to play the position that Arteta wanted him to and was working hard, bless him. He really was. I just didn't think he did that much, to be honest. So I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Thank you, Kerry. You know I love you, girl. I hope you are enjoying it. Let's go with Lacazette up top. Lacazette, you scored the winning goal. It was plugging away. I'll give him that. I do think he was wasteful with some chances. And I'm worried about Lacazette. I'm worried because at this moment in time, I'm selling this punk ass. I'm selling him. You know what? I won't say punk ass. I was selling him. I'm selling him. And to me, I'm going to give Lacazette, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for me. Scored the goal, worked hard, missed some gilt-edged chances. I still need to see more from Lacazette. 6 out of 10. Thank you, my man, J. Rob. Oh, man, I love it when you guys get together. I don't know. It's not that popular these days. These days get a lot of haters.
Because whether they love it or hate it, like this little clown who I've already blocked off my channel. I wish I could block him on your channel, but because I've blocked him, I can't see him in the chat. Into your nan. Yeah? Absolute waste, man. Go get laid. Yeah? Just spams everybody's chat. Bruv, if you had the confidence to show your ugly beanhead, yeah? Right, you'd come on camera. In fact, send him an invite. Let's see if he shows his face. Yeah? Let's see if he's got the mouth when he comes on camera. Send him the link.
I don't even know who it is, but anyway, if I see it,
you were talking to him the other day, and you went, "Oh, what?" Because do you remember you said to me that some guy don't like you, and then it was like you need to stop going on Lee's channel and blah blah.
Oh, this into your man guy.
Every football YouTube channel's comments just chatting bare breeze. Send him the link.
I remember.
Take the link and send it to him. Give it in the chat. We'll get you on camera.
I ain't gonna type it. Ignore it.
See if he comes on, man. He's got all the talk, bro.
He ain't coming on. Let's be real. We both know what time it is. He ain't coming on.
Come on. Man's got a piece on his face, bro. Yeah, man's scared, man. Sitting in his mum's basement.
All right. Let's quickly talk about the substitutes. Ceballos.
Change the game.
Yeah, he did. He changed the game. I'm going to give him a 7. I thought when he came on, it made an immediate impact. Was weird that it came off for Martinelli, but apparently both Emre and Arteta see something that we don't. Apparently this kid can play on the left-hand side. So, 7 out of 10, Ceballos. Who else? Obviously, I'm not going to give the poor Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Poor kid. Oh my! Me and Lee saw him because obviously by then we'd been kicked off YouTube, and we saw him just trundle on injury time. Like, who's pissed? Who's serious?
He looked fuming. To be fair,
who's serious as he pestered? Who else? Who's the other person?
Pepe.
Oh, of course, Pepe. Another one who I thought made an impact. At least it gave them something to think about when he came on. So for me, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Arteta, weird starting lineup, but we got the win, got the crucial away goal. So I'm going to give Arteta a 7. I'm going to give him a 7 because we won. But I still don't like the starting lineup. But we won.
There's too many questions with that starting lineup every week. I told you that the other day, man.
Yeah.
There's literally 4, 5, 6 different things you could say. Why is he doing that? Yes, it's going well at the moment in terms of we've won back-to-back games. We've only lost 1 game under him. That's cool. We've got some massive games coming up. That's where we see how good he is and how good his starting 11s are. If we get through them, with some positive results, i.e. Everton, Wolves away, Leicester at home, Tottenham away, Liverpool at home. Them last 4 are all back to back to back. If we get through all 4 of them and we've got 9 points, cool. But if you pick them lineups, we ain't getting 9 points.
Agreed. Two shifts will kill me unless I ask you this. But did you see his question earlier?
Go on.
About going on doing player ratings with him one day?
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, of course. He's sound, man. I'm doing a members stream on Saturday. So jump on it, man. Level 2 members, 2 and 3 can come on it. So yeah, jump in, man. Saturday, 7 p.m.
And yes, Paramod, we are still undefeated in all comps this time. But yes. Thank you very much for everybody watching. Almost 250 at one point. Considering it's nearly midnight, you guys are legends. My light, Scott, get on this thing though. Forget the donations. The donations have been great, but forget that. The like button is what I need. The likes, because I need you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, first and foremost. Second of all, likes. That's your donation to me. That's the one. That's the donation I do need. So my lights, go get together and crush that like button through the roof if you can. So this channel can grow, succeed, people can see it, and I do more great stuff with this channel. That's the plan. For everybody that keeps asking me about Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, I've got a boxing channel, yo. It's in the description right now. Chig and Ola's Combat Show. Deliberately spelt wrong. I know it's spelt wrong. Deliberately spelt wrong. Please go into the description below. Click on the link. Subscribe. We're almost at 50 subscribers. Let's see if we can get something going. Me and Ola are thinking about a way of doing a watch along for that. Still talking about it, seeing if we can do it. But please make sure you do it. I'm going to give you not one, but 2 previews for that. Unfortunately, I can't get Ola and Kenny Ken on the same show. So you know what I'm going to do? And do one preview with Ola tomorrow, and then one with Kenny Ken on Saturday. I'm giving you material here on that channel. So make sure you subscribe to that. Also, you movie buffs, I also have a movie channel. It is Chig Flicks. It is in the description below. Make sure you subscribe to that. Growing and growing and growing. Almost at 150 subscribers now. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for that. I think that pretty much covers it. Also, if you haven't already, if you're not going to already, make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner. At some point, he will do his player ratings.
Tomorrow. I'll stream it in the daytime. Tomorrow.
Yeah, do them in the daytime. So make sure you catch that out. For anyone who's watching this for the first time, you may have noticed Lee Gunner bailed out of marking halfway through. He did that on purpose. Go to his channel and see the rest of his player ratings. And subscribe
Tomorrow
to him.
Afternoon, I will stream them. Tomorrow afternoon.
Also, let the people know what your Insta is. Get you through this 10,000 barrier.
Lee Gunner 82 on Insta. Lee Gunner AFC on Facebook. Go to my channel. There should be a little join thing next to my channel. If there ain't, go to any video. Scroll down to channel memberships. Sign up to the memberships, baby. And you can jump on the members' live streams as well. We had a sick one the other night. It was really good. 4 people jumped on. All the comments were lit. So yeah, it was good. No idiots like into your nan and all that in my chat. It was a nice stream. So go check that out. BVS Dallas actually came on my stream. He was at work. Yeah, he came on it. And
I need to be a member. I'm missing these shows. Where
BVS Dallas came on. And yeah, that's open to members. So go check out that. Click on the join option. Every level you go up higher, you get the ones below.
All right. So people are asking when specifically is your player ratings?
I don't know. Whenever I wake up.
There you go. living the life.
So whenever I wake up and I've had some breakfast or brunch, had a shower. Yeah. So I don't know, around 1 o'clock-ish, maybe 2. Okay. I don't know.
All right. Well, there you go. Please go subscribe to him. Link to his Insta is in the description right now. I keep forgetting to put his Facebook on there. So his link to the Insta is in the description below. As is my Insta, which you should be able to see once I get rid of Paramod's comment. Sorry, Paramod. 2 seconds. There you go. Insta, Guna, Eagle Eye. Go find me, subscribe. Don't worry about my Twitter. Could care less. My Insta, go find that and subscribe to me. And that's pretty much it.
Very
right,
I'm out of it. Quickly read this out, mate. DVS Dallas, you go to channel page, go to membership, and then you change the level. You click on the next level, it automatically changes it for you.
There you go. And one more comment from Mr. Gomez.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you, everyone who watched as well. I know we got kicked off the watch along early. Good old YouTube. Thanks for that. But yeah, and it's now 12:30 over in Spain, so I'm not going to be doing my my player ratings till tomorrow. But thank you for all the love tonight. Appreciate it. If you are a member, in about 5 minutes, you will get early access to the morning video. I'll put that on your community page.
There you go. All right, so we out of here. 200 people still watching. Legends. All right, we out of here, people. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. Have a good weekend. Look out for a video that will pop up between now and maybe in the next hour or so, where I compare Jonathan Tah to Diot Apamakano. Who do I think is better? You'll find out. All right, I'm out of here. Take care. Peace. Lee, take us out.
Europa League's coming back, baby. We're going to win it.
There you go.
There you go.
We're out of here.
How's that for negativity?
Peace.